I don't know how it is where you are, but it is warming up here, so it is the perfect time to make some refreshing Mediterranean pasta salad. Now this is a super simple recipe that's using ingredients that you're mostly going to buy that are already pre-cut or pre-prepared. A couple things you can do yourself. You could slice pepperoncinis, things like that, but I'm not going into any of that because you can actually put them in the salad any way you want. You can mix and match ingredients. This is sort of a base. And the first thing we're starting with is the dressing. We're going to start with a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. To this I'm adding 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, a tablespoon of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of dried oregano, a 1/4 teaspoon of cracked black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. We're also going to put lemon zest and lemon juice in this. We're just going to zest, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon's worth. So I've just got my microplane here, rotating the lemon as I run it along here. You want to get that outer part, not the pithy under part, which is a little more bitter. And I'm just going to take the lemon, cut it in half, take a strainer, we're going to put, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon's worth of lemon juice in here. Just keep those seeds from getting in. Now I'm just going to take a whisk, mix this up. Let's get a little taste here. Ooh, that's going to be nice. The rest of the ingredients now, we're just going to dump in, and again, you can mix this up. You don't have to use specific ingredients that I'm doing. This is just the way that I do it. But we're taking sort of Mediterranean flavors here from across the Mediterranean. I went ahead and I boiled up 16 ounces of rotini. That's the pasta I chose, a little corkscrew pasta. You can choose any pasta you want. You just want to cook it to the consistency that you want. Do you want it al dente? Do you want it softer? Totally up to you. And this has been chilled for several hours. You want your pasta to be cold, so it's been in the refrigerator. Now before I add any of the other ingredients, I want to mix this up, get the dressing coated on the pasta. Get it down in there. Get that nice Mediterranean, a little bit more Greek than Italian, but that works for me, and that's fine. I didn't want this to be just a straight sort of Italian pasta salad. I've done that before. It's one of my favorite salads to make. I'll put a link up in the corner to the video I did on that. Next, I'm adding garbanzo beans. These have been drained. It's from a 15-ounce can. I'm also adding about a cup of sliced pepperoncinis. Most of the seeds have been removed. If a seed slips through, it's not going to hurt anything. Next comes a 1/4 of a medium red onion that's been thinly sliced. Next, I've got about a pint of cherry tomatoes. These are small enough that they might even be called grape tomatoes, but they're really, really good. I've got 15 ounces of artichoke hearts. Now these were the artichoke hearts that have been marinated in water, not oil. A lot of times if you use the ones that are marinated in oil, they have a very heavy Italian seasoning. The water ones, less so. Next, 12 ounces of Kalmata olives. These are pitted whole olives. If you want to slice them, you can. Finally, 4 ounces of feta cheese. Now we're going to get back down in here and mix. I probably should have used a bigger bowl, but oh well. Works for me. I'll just take my time, and if some spills out, it'll be for a taste test, an early taste test. But you really still want to get down there to the bottom and get any more of that dressing that's left. Bring it up. Get everybody coated. Lost some there. Let's get it back in the party. So that is looking good to me. Looks like we've got a good mix in there. You can see a little bit of everybody on top. Let's go ahead and plate this up. Try and get a little bit of everybody on our serving platter here. I just love Kalmata olives. That looks good to me. It's time to taste. So let's dig into this here. I think there's so many components when you're making a salad like this that it's hard to get a little bit of everything in each bite. Let's see, I'm gonna go with some Kalmata olives and pasta first. You get that really nice bite from those Kalmata olives, and there is feta that's sprinkled throughout this, so you get that really nice. Now let's throw some artichoke heart in the mix. I think artichoke hearts make any salad better, and that's no different here. Let's get some tomatoes and onions. All the components of this just work together. They create that Mediterranean flavor profile. You could add more things to this. You could add meat and make this a meat dish. I decided to specifically not add any proteins, any meat to this. And I gotta tell you right now, I'm not missing them. This is so refreshing. So if you're looking for a refreshing salad that you can whip up in 20 minutes after you boil some pasta earlier, this is your dish. Simple, fresh ingredients, make your dressing, dump everything in a bowl, mix it up. You got a terrific Mediterranean salad.